Good morning, students of class 10. Welcome back to the online classes. We are doing making of a global world, and we have reached to 3.5, India and the Great Depression. In our previous class, we have talked about the Indian peasants and the farmers. During the depression years, they also suffered very much, especially the peasants who produced for the world market. They suffered a lot, and the British government, they never reduced the taxes. The taxes were charged higher than the normal other years. So therefore, most of the people, they had to take out their savings, they had to take out their golds, silvers which they had kept for a long time. And now Indian gold export, at this time the India exported gold. The British government collected gold from the people as taxes, and this gold export promoted global economic recovery. The depression was recovered by the gold export of India, from India. So this was the reason, but this did very little for the Indian peasants. The British government took the gold from India as taxes from the people, collecting the gold from the people. But the British government did very little for the peasants. The situation of the peasants remained the same. Not same only, it became worse, because they had used up all the savings. Even their gold and silver and precious metals, it was taken over by the Britishers, and they are left with nothing. Now here, therefore, there was unrest in rural areas. The people were not very happy in the rural areas. There was unrest, and when Gandhiji launched the civil disobedience movement, at the same moment, at that period, Gandhiji started civil disobedience movement in 1931. At that time, the rural areas in village, there was unrest. People were not very happy. People were very angry with the British government. There was disturbance. There was hunger, misery, and suffering in the rural areas. People were much disturbed. So Gandhiji launched the civil disobedience movement at the height of depression in 1931. At the time of depression, Great Depression that is spread all over the world, started from American. So at the height of these depression years in 1931, Gandhiji launched civil disobedience movement, and the village people, the rural people, peasants, actively joined the civil disobedience movement. They took out their anger, vent their anger towards the British government, and participated in civil disobedience movement in mass numbers. Here, the depression proved less grim. Grim means serious. The depression had a very little effect towards the people living in the cities and towns or urban areas. In our previous class, I have talked a little bit about that, because they had regular income, they were salaried people, middle class people, middle class society. Not only that, they had big buildings, they used to get the rent every month. So in this way, the depression proved less serious or grim for urban India, urban dwellers, urban people, because of falling prices. Because of the falling prices of food, grains, and all the commodities, because of the falling prices, those with fixed income, those who have got a fixed income in the urban areas, such as from rents. They used to get money from rents every month regularly, and salary, the middle classes or the employed, the people who are employed in government services or those who had got business. So they used to get income from rents, salary, found themselves better off. They are better off than the rural people. Everything was very cheap and they enjoyed the situation. But in the rural areas, people suffered much, and most of the people participated in the civil disobedience movement because they were very angry with the British government. There was unrest in the village or in the rural areas. So they found these people living in the cities or in the towns or urban areas found themselves better off everything, because everything cost less. Everything cost less. So they had it nice because they had income. So now here this is the 3.5. Now we are going to 4.0. 4 point. Rebuilding a world economy. Rebuild, recover, post-war era. Era means time. What happened after the war? Let's see now. We'll talk about 3 points in our next class. We'll continue. Number 1 point. The Second World War broke out just 2 decades after the end of the First World War. You see that? The First World War had a devastating effect around the world. We have learnt about the banks were closed, the Great Depression took place, a lot of things happened. And it took many years, it took many decades to recover. As they have not recovered fully, Second World War broke out again. You see that? The Second World War broke out just 2 decades. They have not recovered from the First World War. Second World War broke out 2 decades. 2 decades means 10 years make 1 decade. 2 decades means 20 years. 2 decades after the end of the First World War. The First World War had a devastating effect. We have seen that. Great Depression followed. And then very soon the Second World War again broke out. Again the economy of the world will go down. So it was fought between, let's talk about who fought this Second World War. Who were the countries, which countries they were included in this or participated in this war. It was fought between Axis power. This group was called Axis power, and the countries involved in Axis power are Germany, Japan, Italy. 3 countries at one side. Germany, Japan, Italy at one side, and the Allied forces, another one, another group, second group, Allied forces. Britain, France, Russia. Later on, USA also joined. France, Russia later on, and Britain. Later on, America also joined the war, Second War. So you see that there are 2 groups, rival groups. One side Axis power, Germany, Japan, Italy. The second Allied forces, Britain, France, Russia, and later on America joined. We have learned. Now the war was fought on many fronts. The war was fought on many fronts: land, air, sea. Land, air, water. On 3 fronts it was fought. And the war had a very severe impact. It was much worse than the First World War because many countries have developed advanced weapon system. So in the First World War, due to industrial revolution, they have started manufacturing war materials. But in the Second World War, those war materials were much more advanced. So it had a devastating effect again. So now we'll continue in our next class about this. So this was for today. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you are doing the studies, regular studies. You should not waste your time. And Go through online portal every day. It will not take much time. Take it, go through it, and try to understand. Go through the book as well, and try to follow what is being taught. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. We'll meet in the next class. Till then, see you all.